Here with Genna Bain, owner. What's your title? Owner, manager.
Owner, manager.
Of Axiom. Guys have a bunch of players now. Some of them are doing quite well. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
And what have you learned from this experience? You're a new owner. Guys are doing pretty well, though. All those appearances on those shows and everything come across quite well. So, what have you learned?
That managing is definitely a lot harder than I thought it would be. A lot of things to keep up with. Just trying to produce a successful team, but also get to know all the players on a personality level, and especially considering the language barrier, it's a little more difficult than what I initially anticipated. But we're all getting through this together, and it's an awesome experience.
Who's your favorite player out of the ones you have? We won't let them see the interview. Don't worry.
That's a really, really hard question. That's too hard, I think, for me to answer, because I love them all. They're all great in their own way. I mean, all three different races. I mean, come on. How can you have a favorite?
All right. Okay. So I get it. You don't want to say, but that's okay. You're the first female owner, I think, owner manager.
Infinity 7?
Oh yeah, Genna. I can't believe I forgot Genna. Oh my God, she's gonna hate me. But that's okay. That's 2. That's actually pretty good. Do you feel that your players treat female owner any different than a male owner or manager, or no?
Well, I think because all 3 of my players are former Slayers players, they did have to interact with Jessica a lot. So I feel like they probably, have
too many questions that are just there's too many jokes that are like coming through my head right now that I can't even say it. So, but. I think that you and TotalBiscuit have a reputation for treating players pretty well, like having a reasonable account of that. So do you feel like, were they ever surprised at the treatment they got?
I think we pretty much surprised them for their Christmas gifts. We took them just here when they landed. The very day they landed, we said, okay, we're going to have a team meeting. So we took them out on the strip, and we're just like leading them into nowhere land, on the way to team meeting. And we go through Caesar's Palace, through the gallery, and I take them into the Apple store. And I'm like, okay, team meeting. We have team meeting, Apple store. So we got them iPads for Christmas.
Oh wow, that's pretty sick.
So they were kind
of... I want an iPad.
Join Axiom. We would love to have you.
Yeah, I play a mean Cannon Rush very well.
Nice.
Almost get to Masters, the Cannon Rush.
It's okay, you just learn Immortal Century all in, and we'll just put you on Ohana all day long.
Yeah.
It'd be all right.
Solid addition to the... TotalBiscuit, how involved is he in the team?
Well, I do talk to him day to day about everything from sponsorship to different ideas that I have. So he's pretty hands-on. I know that he's going to be working more on the sponsorship side of things, just trying to draw some sponsors in, so that way we can maybe get some money into the team just to make things even out. Right now we're pouring all of our own finances into it, so and that's great and that's fine, and we'll continue to keep doing that. But we would really like for the guys on the team to feel like this is more of a team where they have multiple sponsors and they feel more secure, instead of if John happened to land in a crashed plane or something like that. Goodness forbid.
This took a turn for the dark.
It's dark.
And you said earlier that TotalBiscuit casts in his sleep.
He does.
What does he say?
He will do anything from, he'll say just random things in the middle of the night, call players' names, sometimes casters' names. It's kind of embarrassing. Our inside joke is Tarson holds.
Tarson holds?
Tarson
he says
holds.
That?
He one night he lashed out, like his arm went all the way from his side of the bed all the way on me. Smacked me in the face, and Tarson holds, and smacked me in the face. And at that point, I got up out of bed, I hit him with a pillow, and I went and slept in the other room. But so some nights are very interesting.
So no more casting Tarson.
No, casting Tarson is a big no-no. It's not happening. No.
And what do you feel about the different tournaments? Do you feel they treat players and teams different, or what? I don't want you to trash talk anyone, but you can compare them differently.
I will throw down. No, I think that all of the tournaments do make an effort to kind of keep the players aware of where they should be and what's going on. I have a feeling that here at IPL that it seems like they do a little bit better of a job, I guess I could say. It's like I hate comparing two tournaments because I understand that there's so many volunteers for certain tournaments, and there's the ones that are staff.
We're going to compare them.
At the same time, we are going to compare them. And here at IPL, so far, the player wranglers have just done an absolutely fantastic job. Like, I always know when my players are supposed to play, and I have a schedule that automatically updates as soon as they figure out where things are, and that's just phenomenal. And it's just so easy to do that. I just don't understand why more big...
That's in Vegas.
In Vegas. But I just don't understand why more tournaments don't do that.
So how did you guys come up with Axiom, like the team name?
We started looking for...
It's named after the ship in Wall-E, if you've ever watched that movie.
Yeah, and both John and I are very fat people, so that works out, doesn't it? If I say it, no one else can make fun.
That's one way to look at it, yeah.
No, but I always laugh because when people make that whole association, I'm like, yes, and the people on that ship were, yes, fat. But anyway, moving on.
I'm usually the one that makes things awkward for the person that's...
Am I making this awkward for you?
If you made me complete that sentence, yeah, that would have been pretty awkward.
Probably. So I'm
happy you didn't do it, yeah.
That's okay. But we started going through lists of words that we felt were strong words. Most of the teams that we felt were really strong had, one noun, perhaps, or an adjective and a noun or something like that. And so we just went through word lists and eventually came across axiom in Greek. And the initial meaning was a beginning, kind of like a precipice. So a fresh start. And
I get it. Yeah. Okay.
So we thought that, hey, it's like double meanings all around. You have, of course, the more modern idea that it's a fact that doesn't need to be proven. It's like a known thing. So we like the fact that it means like worthy, a new beginning, all these things combined. We're just like, yes, it means all of these things.
Liquid just means water.
But liquid is very versatile. Liquid can become so many shapes. Liquid can do so many different things. Liquid can, erode rocks.
Well, you're good at this. You could name some more teams. You could really talk to radical online extremists. That name is a little out there.
Just a bit.
What have you guys been doing? Have you been in Vegas for long?
I have been here since Monday.
Okay, and what have you guys been doing? Just team-oriented stuff, or did you have some fun too?
Well, I arrived on Monday, and we got the team here on Tuesday, so that way they could be here in advance to practice a bit. They've just basically been practicing, resting, acclimating to the time difference. As far as myself and TotalBiscuit, we've been... it's really odd referring to your husband as a biscuit, just putting it out there. We gambled a little.
Did you guys win?
Ryung won back our money. Yeah, it was awesome.
It's pretty good. Good build orders for that, I guess.
Yeah, he pulled the slot machine.
You guys played slots? Come on.
Slots. I always win. I always win at Wheel of Fortune. This is the first time in Vegas that I have not won. I lost $20. Ryung won 70. I chose
well, at least you guys aren't doing big amounts on the slots.
No, we're not ridiculous.
Well, okay. I gotta tell an anecdote now about the first time we spoke online.
Oh.
Do you remember?
I do.
And it was you were asking about flights, right?
I was.
Do you remember what the conversation was?
I think the conversation was that I was already under the impression that you had been to Korea at one point in time.
No, the bigger thing about that was you were under the impression that everyone flew business class.
Oh yeah, this is so true. No, because I flew my players business class, and I was.
You guys still fly business class?
We fly them like there's I guess steerage, if you will, and then there's like regular coach, and then there's like the one above that where the seats lay all the way back. We fly them in that one. I'm not sure what that's called.
No. I remember because it's very typical in esports to fly economy because you fly so much.
Yeah.
And the teams don't have that much money, they can't fly them. And business is generally considered a pretty big perk if you were to get that. And some organizations fly that. Let's say if you were like one of Blizzard, I think does that for some of the players for BlizzCon maybe.
Yeah.
And I remember you were like, how do they fly from Korea, like, if it's not business class? And I just remember thinking back to, like, all the players that complained about, like, the crazy, like, flights and delays and, like, 3 transfers and stuff. And I just started laughing, and I was like, oh, my God, she's going to fly all the players' business. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I still do, and it's actually cheaper than economy. A lot of times I book in advance. I use promo codes, and, you know, I get my way with a lot of customer service agents, and we end up, you know, flying our players for cheaper than what a lot of tournaments pay to fly the players in and use a travel agency. So even Sundance has asked for our secrets.
Oh yeah, what airline of choice? Give me some tips. I gotta fly all these places.
Out of Korea, we usually try Korean Air.
Man, if you can get Korean Air for cheap prices, that's pretty good. They're high end.
They can be. It just depends on which region you try to book through. Like if you go to the regular website and you say, hey, I'm from America and I'm going to book this flight. No. Oh, no.
They get different prices for that?
Yeah.
Oh, this is like, this is educational. You need to do like one of those like how-to guides for booking flights maybe.
But if I did it, then everyone would do it and then the price might go up.
No advantage, I get it. All right, good.
Trade secret.
Well, shut the camera off. Yeah. I need some time to figure this stuff out.
No, but you know, Korean Air, United, you know, we it's not like we have a, you know, Axiom jet or anything like that.
Hey, maybe in the future, who knows?
If we did, I'm sure that we would probably try to fly other teams with us just to save on fuel and charge obscene prices.
You're already thinking about it. That's good.
But less than the airlines would charge, you know? I mean, it's just right
Everybody
there.
wins. It's win-win-win.
Direct flights. Come on.
Do you guys have anyone at NASL next week?
Unfortunately, no, because Hyun knocked out Ryung.
That guy's good though.
Hyun has his own fight club. I mean, do you see him come out in
Yeah, they just come and check every week.
That's crazy. I mean, he might as well be an IPL employee. It's ridiculous. But I absolutely love Hyun. I think that, you know, he's got an amazing personality. You know, I've only met him a couple times, but it's just, you can really, really tell that he enjoys what he's doing. And I hope he does really well. I know that it's difficult saying that going into GSL semifinals, because in the event that he does beat Bogus, he could possibly meet up with Ryung if Ryung beats Sniper.
I hope it's that matchup, because like that's the best matchup, I think, out of all the different possible ones.
I kind of want to see Bogus versus Ryung, though. I really kind of want to see a good TVT GSL. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I mean, TVT is my favorite.
We need a villain, and the villain would be the Zerg in the final.
The villain would be the Zerg, but the Zerg would be OP.
Yeah.
Infested Broodlords, what.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, you know, thank you for taking your time with us. Maybe we can weasel some of those secrets out of you later about how to book flights. 'Cause I fly a lot too, so I need some help. Thank you and good luck. Hope you get some more players, and hope you guys keep doing well.
Thank you so much.